Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to the videos. Another paid request this time from Old Curly Jaws. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested requesting any type of topics or reviews or whatever, commentaries, reactions, video game stuff, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And he really just wanted my thoughts on Charles Manson and do you think if he was able to get his record label, he'd be like the top 5 musicians? And I'm like, fuck no. Charles Manson is a crazy fuck who, the fact that he lived for so long, even okay, he was in jail, but the fact he lived longer than 5 minutes in jail is a disappointing result to me. This is a guy that is a piece of shit that went through prison all his life. Should have stayed in prison. Should have what? You know what? He should have been. He's one of those guys that when he was born, he should just, in diapers and all, go straight to prison. Go in the prison nursery. Be the first baby in prison, and just stay there forever. Because that's much of a crazy, evil fuck he was. His music was alright, I guess, but no, he would be a flash in the pan. Maybe he'd be lucky to have a one-hit wonder, and then no one would give a shit about him again. And he was a crazy fuck that got with other people who, even though they're supposedly 17, 18 years old, supposedly got straight A's in schools, supposedly wanted to be psychologists or psychiatrists, they got pulled into Manson's mantra. I still don't know how. Because you listen to the way he talks, he's intelligent. He was intelligent. But you tell he's a fruitcake. He's nuts. He's a freak show. And I don't care how fucking intelligent you are, you can still tell in 5 minutes the guy was a freak show. And he's talking about how, oh, love, 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 but let's go kill, kill, kill. Well, that's kind of a weird, confusing momentum of verbiage. You want to talk love, 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 but you want to kill, kill, kill. Well, which the fuck is it? And then you want to have this big old, at the movie theater ranch, get naked with a bunch of people, and then also make them have babies, and then you guys are messing with the kids because you all love each other. You want to have a fucking orgy smorgasbord of incest, pedophilia, all that shit. And of course, goes on to order the deaths of people like Sharon Tate because they're rich, so they need to die, and start some supposed black-white war because you figure one was coming. So if we kill them and we write pigs and other stuff in blood, people will assume black people killed them and that the whites will fight the blacks and the blacks will win, and I'm going to come out and be one of the few survivors and go, hey, you guys don't really know how to work the country, you need me. Such a dumb, stupid, idiotic. I mean, for a guy who's supposedly intelligent, such a dumb fucking idea. Then he gets put in jail. Death penalty. But if it's so goddamn death penalty, why did it last decades and decades and decades and then he died like of old age? In fucking prison. And then, what was it? One of his ladies just got out of prison recently. It's called a gun. You put to the head and you pull the trigger. That's what you do. I mean, why was he never electrocuted? Why was he never... I don't understand. Like, why? What was the the hoopla? What was stopping the process? It's what he wanted. Well, it's what I want too. Here you go. Fuck off, Charlie. And fucked his record label, fucked his beard, fucked his scratching the goddamn, what was it, like a cross, they turned like a swastika, and then he's because he respected Hitler. So another thing, I guess there's one thing him and Kanye West have in common, respecting Hitler. Because, yeah, wonder if Kanye ever met Charlie Manson. And then, like, he saying he's the embodiment of Jesus Christ. Which it always makes me think of the Sam Raimi character, because it was based on Charlie Manson. Thou shalt not kill except. There's that low budget film where these guys from Vietnam, they get back home, and then there's a Manson type of cult, and these four guys get their guns, they hunt down the Charlie Manson type of cult, and the third act is pretty much the soldiers killing this cult one by one in some violent ways, until ultimately, like, Sam Raimi's pretty much playing Charles Manson. Never touch the sacrificial blood. Hokey dokey. That's Sam Raimi. Yes, the director, Sam Raimi of Evil Dead, he acted in that movie. It was a pretty, I mean, it's over the top. It was a pretty funny performance. So yeah, Charlie Manson, he might have been a smart guy, but he was a fruitcake. He was a piece of shit. He was a piece of trash. And he should have been knocked off the fucking cliff and knocked off the planet Earth and stopped wasting my air a long fucking time ago. That's just my opinion on it. And fuck his music, fuck his record label. I was flush his record label down the toilet. I'd rather listen to death metal and not know what the fuck they're saying than listen to another Charlie Manson song. So fuck him. Separate the art from the artist. How about no? With a capital no. How about I don't do that? How about I say fuck that shit? Okay? That's the one thing I wish we could have had in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that somehow Charlie Manson comes up and then Leo DiCaprio, or maybe Brad Pitt gets the flamethrower from Leo and fries his ass. Manson fricassee. That's the one thing I wish we could have seen in that. That somehow, again, something's gone wrong and Charlie Manson goes there himself and he opens the door and then Brad or Leo or both fry his sorry ass. Wish they could have had that in the movie. But, yeah. I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, there's documentaries. I would just be reiterating I'd be just reiterating Wikipedia and documentaries out there about Charlie Manson, so you guys can always look on that for that. I mean, he's a cho-smoking dick face. That's who Charlie Manson is. He could kiss my fucking white ass. Later.